Hey, it's Tom Cruise, and I'm here at Collider, and I just heard about the Impossible Burger. And for me, nothing is impossible. Now, I'm a man of the times, okay? And I'm always up for challenges. I've been, checking out TikTok and see all these challenges floating around. I've got my finger on the pulse, so I thought I would create my own. The Mission Impossible Burger Challenge. Hashtag. Woo! So I'm here at Sprouts, where I like to get all my produce, especially load up on my Sprouts. First, we need the optimal shopping cart, so come with me. Okay, so what we're looking for is a good handle to start off, okay? Maybe something with good suspension. Something sturdy too, because we don't want the wheels to get loose. This one won't do. I wonder what these clock in at. What's the top speed? I like the suspension on this one, yeah. Well, I guess I've chosen wisely. This one's my choice. You could be my wingman. Let's get you out of here. Let's take you for a spin. Okay, let's go get our ingredients. Looking for, maybe I want some avocados. These aren't ripe, are they? No. Where are the ripe ones? So this one looks ripe.
I don't think
that one looks...
these are so cheap, I don't think any of them are going to be ripe.
Oh yeah, you get what you pay for, right? Some Bermuda onions, sound good. Okay, let's put that in the cart. Ah, I think I found it here. Here we go. And I see the Beyond Meat burger, its chief competitor, but where's Impossible Burger? Okay, I think I found one here. Got one left. Yep. I might have to do a California style, which for those who don't know is some iceberg lettuce or whatever lettuce you'd like to have wrapped around the burger, because I'm concerned about my carb intake. I only have a certain allotment of carbs every day. I like it crispy and refreshing, Some portobello mushrooms. I don't like to wait on lines, so is there an express line here? I've got under 12 items. Oh, here we go, express item. How are you today? Good. The math checked out on that? Please, after you.
Find your avocados?
I found it. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the car and get this Impossible Burger made. Does this apron make me look fat? Because it was my grandmother's and it made her look fat. We're in Collider Kitchen, and I'm about to accept the Mission Impossible Burger Challenge. Now, normally, Bernice takes care of these affairs. She prepares 3 square meals a day, my midnight snacks. But she's out of commission, unfortunately. She's got a case of IBS, terrible affliction. Wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. So I'm gonna take care of my business today, risky business. Why don't we get started? I've got all the ingredients laid out behind me. So, okay, I just want to get my lay of the land here. This is a knife, spatula. I've watched some YouTube videos. What is this? What do I do with this? Oh, you can put something in here. Is this for my onion to put? Is this an onion holder? Oh, it's an orange holder. Oh, I can hang it up too. Look, right here, on the hook. It's perfect. And I like my onions raw, so won't need to cook those either. But let's start with these Impossible patties here. I mean, it sure looks like meat to me. Let's tear these open. Maybe I should wash my hands first. I had my hands in my pants, so. Anyone know how to work this burner? So we're gonna start with greasing and oiling the pan, okay? We're gonna use ram oil. Not a lot of people know this, but on Top Gun, on the set of Top Gun, during the volleyball sequences, we used ram all over our bodies. We just, spread ourselves thick with ram olive oil. And I use the same for my cooking. We were very liberal about it. We would spray every inch of ourselves, Val and I, on the volleyball courts. And everyone loved it, okay? Everyone got a kick out of it. Here we go, ram. Does this correspond to this burner? I'm not even sure. Okay, I saw the red light. Red light, green light. But let me pop in these patties. So I ate a lot of burgers on the set of Tropic Thunder. A lot of people thought it was a fat suit, but I actually had to gain about 50 pounds, so move over, Christian Bale. So while this is cooking for 20, 30 minutes, I'm gonna move on to the lettuce, okay? So I'm gonna peel 3 or 4 pristine pieces of lettuce. So let's find the best pieces of lettuce on this head. It's not this one. It's not that one either. Okay, I have to be very careful now, because I don't like to fragment my pieces of lettuce. I'm hearing that sizzle, by the way, so I think we're off to the races. Here we go. Don't need the rest of this. Let me flip these with my spatula. See that flip? Gordon Ramsay taught me that. So it's time to season the burgers now, and I like to use garlic powder, but I got a funny story for you. When I was doing Days of Thunder, with my late friend Don Simpson, he gave me some garlic powder to put on the burgers, but you know what? It wasn't garlic powder. But we had a fun time. It was a hell of a race. Rubbing is racing. So I like to use a liberal amount of garlic powder. It's never enough, So that's where I like to stop. I like to see a layer of garlic on my burger. Okay, they're almost seasoned. But one more thing I like to do. Let me go over to my orange bag holder right here. Let me pick out a few oranges. I like to get some orange zest on my burgers. Just one on each burger. Not a lot of people do this, but it really makes a world of difference. Probably wasn't a good idea for me to wear this leather jacket. It reminds me of being on the set of Born on the 4th of July when we were, wandering around the jungles of Vietnam. Just give me a second. I feel much better now, Welcome to the gun show. Well, this is wrapping up. It's actually caramelizing really nicely. We're gonna get our onions ready. I like to keep them raw, and I like my onions really thick, like so. Nearly 2 inches thick is how I like to have my onions. Just plop it right there. We got some portobello here too. I'm a big mushroom fan. There's this guy, Paul Stamets. He's a fantastic mushroomologist who just believes that mushrooms will save the earth one day. Cut around the edges a little bit, just like I used to cut my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when I was a kid. My mom used to. Put that on top of that. I think we're just about done here, and it's funny. I only really have appetite for one now, so we're just gonna say goodbye to this one right here and call it a day. Wipe this off here and just have my lettuce here and just take this off. Oh, I just burnt my hand. But you know what though? It's good. I got some calluses. It'll be good for my next climb in El Capitan. 2 lettuce slices on each side, like so. And that's pretty much how it's gonna look. But this is what we're looking at here. Tom Cruise approved. Now I've seen Ramsay do this. He just wipes the edges. It's really important we have a clean plate. My second assistant will trim the edges and put on the finishing touches, but for now, you complete me. So I never make a move without my team. My producing partner, agent and dear friend Paula Wagner, called me urgently a second ago to inform me that there was no way in hell that I was going to consume this burger that I just made. So they had one flown in for me. Bon appetit. Well, this looks like a Target-rich burger. I'm very excited to dive right in. Here we go. The Impossible Burger. It's exquisite tasting. Has a crunchy exterior. And the inside, it's pink, and it's moist. Did you do a bait and switch? Did you? Is this a ruse? Are you just messing around with me right now, just for shits and giggles? I'm gonna just take one more bite for good measure, because I can't believe these are just plants here. This is Impossible. It's a perfect name for this brand. This is an Impossible Burger. There's definitely some meat in here. You're being glib. Okay, you don't know the history of burgers. I do. I studied them. I'm not gonna do what you all think I'm gonna do, which is just flip out! But there's such a thing as manners, okay? A way of treating people. This burger has manners. A way of treating people. You know what? My IBS just kicked in. I'm gonna be right back. But you know what? The burger is coming with me, okay? The burger is coming with me.